Well, good morning, guys. Big A, here I am again, coming to you live from the Station Camp Greenway. What an awesome day it is. Just left the YMCA, got a few laps in the pool, got that hot tub going, the sauna. I'm feeling strong this morning. I'm ready to go. I hope you guys are ready to go also. You know, I hear all the time from guys, I'll say, when are you going to do that? And you say, I'm going to do it someday. I'm like, seriously? I mean, what's wrong with today? Well, I'll do it later. Well, what's holding you back? I'll tell you what's holding you back. It's fear. That's what's holding you back. You got to start right now. You got to start today. Here we are, June 19th. I want to know what it is that you've been procrastinating about that you can begin today. It's the most common thread I deal with each and every day, dealing with guys that say, hey, I'm going to do it, but it's going to be someday. I don't know when, but someday I'll do it. Someday's never going to come. Let me tell you something. There's no better day than today. Get started. Listen, 3 years ago, I look back now and it's almost comical. 3 years ago, I started View from the Top. 3 years ago. I better watch where I'm going. I'm going to run off in the jungle here in a second. Well, it's that rain we had last night has caused all these limbs to be hanging down. I look back and think, I didn't know my butt from third base 3 years ago in this online world. I'm still figuring it out. There's so much to learn. But I didn't say I'll figure it out someday. I said, Big Ace fixing to get in the game right now, today, right here. And I did so many things wrong, I can't even begin to tell you the things that I would do differently. But I got in the game, and I want to see you get in the game. What is it right now that you've been procrastinating for years, saying, I'll do it later, maybe someday? Pull the trigger, man. Let's get going and figure it out. And you will figure it out, I promise you, if you'll just get in the game. Somebody told me that I needed to market my business on podcast. They said, you need to get on there. And I said, I'll be happy to get on it. What is it? They explained to me what podcasts are. Now, 400 podcasts later, I'm barely starting to figure out what these podcast things are about. Blogs. They said, you need to write blogs. I've never written a blog in my life. Now I've written thousands of blogs over the past 36 months. Guys, you got to get in the game. You just got to figure it out. There's always this new technology. There's new things that you can learn. Listen, take the things that are beneficial to you, that are helpful to you, and implement those. If you need to learn some new technology, then learn it. But don't keep delaying what you can do today until tomorrow. Someday's never going to come. This is not a trial run. Our life is, this is not a practice. I mean, like, this is it today. Are you going to be average? Or are you just going to sit there and say, someday I'll do this? Listen, let me give you a little hint. Lean in close. Listen to me. People are tired of hearing you say someday. Your family is tired of hearing you say someday. I'm telling you, your peers, your colleagues, guys around you are going, that guy's been talking about that for 10 years. What is the deal? When is he going to start it? I don't know of a better time than today. June 19th, here we are, 2017. Why don't you put a flag in the ground today and say, this is the day I'm going to do that thing. Listen, go to your wife. She'll be shocked out of her mind. It's like, you're really going to take action? You're really going to do this? Guys, listen, get in the game. We're not promised tomorrow. We don't even know if we're going to be here tomorrow someday. Today is the day. People say, Big A, how do you not have the fear that you might fail? Well, I mean, that may happen, but ultimately the truth, I know who's in control of my future, and that's God. God is ultimately in control of my future, not the guys around me. And so that takes a lot of the fear away. And I want to encourage you today that whatever that thing is that you've said you were going to start, I want you to start it today. Leave a thread, comment below and say, you know what, man, you're talking to me this morning. This is the thing that I need to do, and I'm going to make a commitment today. I just want you to get in the game. You can figure it out. It's not that hard to be successful. I promise you, you can do this thing. Don't let fear hold you back. I want you to accomplish your dreams. I want you to live out life the way God had fully intended you to live. Do it for your family. Do it for yourself. Don't say, I'm going to do it someday. Do it today. I had the privilege of sitting down with Michael Stelzner, social media marketing world out in San Diego this past year. I said, Michael, did you ever see social media marketing world being what it is today? 3,000 or 4,000 people in attendance. And he said, I didn't. He said, you know, Abram, but at the pace we're going, he said, we could have 10,000 by 2019. I talked to Jared Easley, Podcast Movement, at the same event. I said, Jared, did you ever see it getting to this point? And he said, I didn't. Well, listen, it would have not gotten to that point had Michael Stelzner and Gerald Easley not started social media marketing world, podcast movement, talk to Michael Hyatt, Platform University. All those guys had to start somewhere with one person. And they didn't do it someday. They did it today. And today is your day. Hey, I got to get back after it. I got a few more laps to go. Big A coming to you live. Here I am, Station Camp Greenway. Isn't it a great day? Hope your day is awesome as well. We'll see y'all.